another stream of a United Rogue CoD playoff stream. This time we'll be looking at Bravo bracket, and specifically tonight we're watching the number 2 seed Pittsburgh Phantoms play the number 4 Baltimore Kraken. In losers round 3, the winner gets to play the winner of Washington Rebellion and Jersey Jackals in losers round 4, and then the winner of that gets to play Detroit Wolfpack in losers finals. So it should be a good matchup, and I will see y'all in a little bit. I gotta get everything hooked up on my end for Codcaster and stuff for this, and also gotta wait on a code to get into the lobby. But see y'all in a second. Alrighty. Let's do this shit, as they say. Let's do this shit. Okay. Okay. While I'm at it, while I wait for them, I'm gonna do this real quick. I forgot, because it was screwed up last time. But also, what is going on with my oh, that's why, because I kicked it out again. There. Hold on. Let me crank this back to here. There. Okay. Appreciate the follow, Contact. Let me. Oh, I forgot to change that on the stream. I just noticed it too. Here, let me change the text. So no one is confused. There we go. Okay, it's, score text will change, but starting off with an odd fellow here. Tries to bang into P1, nothing happening there. Weird, okay. I have CoD stuff on, but apparently it no longer overrides clan tags, so that's good to know. That, or at least, yeah, I don't know, whatever. Also, they just picked up Yeater McLagan as well, for Ghost. Baltimore did, so we'll see how this pans out for them. And it's panning out okay so far. He's hitting his shots. God, why does this look so oblivious? Probably because I haven't played the game in like 3 days, but like slightly hurting my eyes. We'll see if Frosty can get going here. Pittsburgh trying to get their get back here. Based off the fact that they were the #2 seed and they lost to Montreal in an absolute insane upset 3-1 in winners round 2 and got knocked down to this matchup. So they are definitely trying to prove why they were the #2 seed in the regular season in Bravo and why they should at least be pushing a top 3. Maybe a top 4 if they can't get past 4 whenever that matchup comes alive. So Nolsey in P2 gets 1, looking for 2, can't get the second one, and Baltimore's gonna get in control of the hill again. So far, it's been a pretty even matchup. Pittsburgh kind of came out swinging hot in that P1 and got a bit of time. But P1's kind of always scrappy on this on Hossy here. As we got next, Boosty gonna try and lock down next. Gets the early road, gets 1. Looking for help from a teammate, not gonna get it. Now gonna look for help from Reckless. Reckless gonna be there. Reckless with 1. Reckless gonna get caught reloading by an odd fellow, but another team kill comes in. But there's still enough people for Baltimore up on the hill to keep him in this. Boosty waiting for their opportunity. Boosty doesn't elect to go on the outside Ravens route, as I call it, the Carolina route. I know they probably didn't really patent it. They probably stole it from another team, but I just called the Carolina route. So, whatever. But kind of just very close here through this first, through the first 3 hills, the first rotation here. Very close map so far. It's kind of how Hacienda goes though. It kind of stays close to the first rotation. It's when you get that second rotation from that P4 to that P1, and even sometimes this first P4 here really starts to change things in one team's favor or the other. Meter with 1. Doing ring around the Rosie with Frosty here. Frosty's gonna play their life perfectly, but it's not enough. But Reckless is there for 2, and it's a double trade. And Pittsburgh's gonna break in and get the hill time. Looking at a lead change here, most likely. Looking at a lead change. Going to Frieza's POV, see if Lord Frieza can get anything in here. Not happening. Pittsburgh has P4 locked down like it's their firstborn child so far. Boosty not hitting straightest of shots, but enough. Gonna get 1. Gonna get that traded out by Frosty. And Pittsburgh has this P4 locked down tight. Baltimore gonna look to rotate as they should. They're gonna play these cuts. Reckless gonna slam Frieza there. And Yeeter's gonna get a couple off the rotation, but not much more. And Pittsburgh just pushing through here, starting to kind of gap this. This is what I was talking about. That kind of that influx of that P4, that first P4 into this rotation, into the second rotation, or the flip into the second rotation is where you start to see lead changes. Teams pull away. Sometimes it can stay close if you have a couple good teams battling it out, but if one team really starts to take over, it's usually in that second rotation. It usually doesn't change much in that first rotation. It stays pretty close, but that second rotation, from that the end of the first rotation into that second rotation and into that second P2 here, where Nolsey's already at, is kind of where things start to you start to see the way the map might just go. Boosty doing ring around the Rosie with Frieza on P1. Gonna just waste the time, get the contest, as I always say. If it's contested, or if it's contested, then it's time that, yeah, we're not getting the time, but it's time that they're not getting either. And if you just play your life and wait for your teammates to get there to help you, that is the optimal solution. It's not always about getting the kills, getting them off the hill all the time. It's all about situational awareness. Nolsey gonna be able to pick up Frieza there. Nolsey with 2. Nolsey looking for more. He has read the back spawn. But it's Nolsey versus 3. And Nolsey is good. But, yeah, no. If Nolsey would have won that 1v3 right there, that would have been some bonkers crap, dude. Like, that would have been insane. Boosty gonna turn around and get shot in the back, and Yeeter's gonna get 2. Frosty's gonna get shot in the back as well. All off of Boosty turning their back to the side door there. A little bit unfortunate, but it will spawn Pittsburgh in for the rotation. We basically have all 4 players here now to hit this new rotation. Reckless, on the other hand, does spawn out, but it kind of develops a natural pinch for Pittsburgh here, and it will spawn Baltimore in the back. And if that's what they want to play from, then it works for them. But most teams don't. But you never know. But Baltimore's going to end up getting the kills they need, and they're going to get into this P3 here, looking to get this lead back to, or to minimize this lead here that Pittsburgh has as they rotate into the next P4 eventually. 25 they go on this hill. And Baltimore could take the lead here by just a couple seconds. Pittsburgh's going to fight it until the end there. I'm not sure, is Frosty's playing cuts? Frosty's just going to play the cuts here. This is smart out of Frosty. Same thing with Nolsey. Nolsey's going to turn their back there, but they're going to get away with it. And they're going to see Yeeter in bottom U, or bottom connector. He's going to get that pick. We have Dan in Boathouse, trying to do I don't know what. Trying to get something going on, I guess. Kind of an interesting angle to use here, if you're Dan. Or if I were to be Dan. Frieza trying to do everything they can. Gonna break into 1. We're gonna get good team shots out of Pittsburgh, and they're not gonna get much more out of that. Pittsburgh's starting to lock this hill down again like they did in the first rotation. But they are going to team kill. So that is going to allow Baltimore an opportunity to break in here. But Pittsburgh holding strong. Nolsey with one. Nolsey's going to stick Fellow. And that's going to be a team kill. But you know what? You take it. That's a free kill. With that stick there. That skillful stick. Not only does he hit his teammate physically with the stun grenade, but also going to end up stunning his teammate there. That is unfortunate. He's going to do damage to him and then stun him as well. Fellow not having the greatest of a map over there on the side of Baltimore, 9 and 26. But you know, we all have our bad maps. Obviously, you don't want to have one when you're in losers round in a losers match of playoffs. But we may see a bounce back from them come map 2, but we don't know. This map's still not over yet. So far, Frieza and Yeater are kind of keeping Baltimore in this for the most part. Any chance or any resemblance of a chance at winning this map is basically all going to go through the performance of Frieza and Yeater at the moment in the slaying department. Dan, however, is on a 3. We'll go over to Dan's POV, see how that's going on. What's going on there? 15 and 22. If you're 15 and 22, you obviously want to see them have a little bit more hill time here if you're going negative by that much. But Dan's going to swing the corner, and Nolsey's going to get going to win that 1v1. And Pittsburgh's going to have full control of this P2 so far. They have read this spawn. As they clear out the backs when they read the spawn. But Reckless is going to fall in lobby. But Frosty's there for that trade. And Pittsburgh kind of just has this baby locked down, I'm not going to lie to you. Sorry, I may seem a little sick. You gotta love the good old Midwestern weather of yesterday it was 76, and now today it's freeze my ass off, 36. And with that influx, it causes me to have allergies. So it's a good time. Just like Pittsburgh's getting the good time here, and they need 10 more seconds to win this hill. And if I'm Pittsburgh, at this point, just rotate. Where's Reckless going? Going for cuts? Looking for old? Just destroyed his own team's trophy? Okay. Sure. I'm not sure what's going on. If you're Pittsburgh, they're going to end up getting the break. Frieza's the only one any bit close after the guy Platt goes down. Frieza's going to go for time. Nothing going to happen, and Balter's too far away. And the first map's going to go to Pittsburgh. Kind of a rough game out of Fellow. On the side of Baltimore there. Tough one there, but now as they say, GG, go next. Yeah, it is best of 5, yep. Yeah, your parlay on Pitt. Oh, gee. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice, not gonna lie. Run a quick 30-second ad in between maps. Real quick. Fuck it. Also, we'll disable the pre-roll ads. So why not? Oh. Guess we're not allowed to touch series score. All good. I hear you, game. Sure. Well, we'll go on to Frieza POV to start the search here as Baltimore looks to get back into the series. Reckless is going to get spotted in paper. Frosty has not been spotted long yet. Well, never mind, I was wrong. Frosty got slammed, apparently. Baltimore in for this B plant, basically. Frieza is going to spot out Reckless here. The stun is not going to hit. Nolsey going to be in the back. Nolsey's going to get traded, though. Fellow going to take down Boosty, and Reckless is the last one alive. Can Reckless pull this off? Going to get one. Frieza there for the trade. Baltimore up 1-0. That was a pretty quick round, man. After like the first 3 seconds, that was like instant. I don't think I've had maybe more than, I want to say, oh man, what is it probably? I want to say I probably haven't had more than like 5 to 8 rounds of red card search that went that fast in like this entire game. Like usually you get a trade or a pick and then it slows down, and then you get a trade or a pick and then it slows down. It comes down to like a 2v2 and then like things get crazy. But Frieza with 3. Frieza 3-0, we're gonna stay on Frieza POV. Frieza with a 1v2 potential. We're gonna get taken out. And there goes that streak. Now, question is, did Frieza get the RCXD? Maybe. Maybe Frieza did. I don't think so, because Frieza did not plant bomb. But I'm not 100% sure on that. So. Let's see. Gives you flashback nightmares. Okay, OG. Did Frieza get it? Frieza did not get it. Thought so. It's 450, so I didn't think they did. Nolsey, Frieza, headbutted. Nothing doing. They ain't gonna take down Boosty. Good old Boosty. Nolsey gonna get a trade on to Frieza now, though. We're going to Nolsey do it. Oh, Nolsey gonna get out. Nolsey trying to get the ladder? Oh no, surely not. Okay, I was about to say, man. Surely not, but Pittsburgh will take the round anyways. Pittsburgh will take the round regardless. That was hilarious, dude. I'm glad I got that POV. That was something, man. I've never seen someone struggle so hard to get onto a ladder. But to be fair, in favor of Nolsey, we actually gave Nolsey an opportunity to try to actually win the gunfight. I think if Nolsey was on the ladder, they would have gotten stuck and just got shot in the back. So. Maybe I'll have to check out Manifest. Thanks for the plug on that. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll check it out with my girl or something. Cause she always begs me to sit down and watch TV, and I'm not a TV person, so lol. Boosty 0-3. You know what? We're gonna Boosty POV, man. Can Boosty get a red stick here? Hey, there's one. It starts with 1, right? Right, Optic fans? It starts with 1. That's what I heard. Boosty gonna get out, but is gonna get spotted by Dan. We're gonna go to Dan's POV. Can Dan pull off the 1v4 here? Because as they did get that 1 kill on Boosty, so it is technically a 1v4. And I absolutely put so much damage into Frosty there and not get a single kill. Gonna take down Reckless. Reckless was indeed getting a little bit reckless there for that chow. But Nolsey and Frosty playing smart here. Just gonna play for the trade. Not gonna take any unnecessary, egregious chows. Solo chows. It's my fault. I'm trying to remember. I'm not gonna lie. All I know is if I would have pulled off that 1v2 versus Montreal in Winners Finals, they'd be having nightmares every time they play Protocol S&D, I'll tell you that. Because that was ridiculous. If I would have realized I had 20 seconds, I would have been played way differently. That's on me, though. Not happening a second time. You know, let's see if Yeeter can get more. Yeeter's only kill here is the one that they got on Frosty in the beginning round. And they got Frosty again. just as I'm talking about that, man. Just as I'm talking about that. Let's see if Nolsey can get a pick here. Nope. And Reckless get a pick. Nope. Last but not least, Boosty. Pick. Nope. Baltimore gonna get a round back. 4-2 now. In favor, or 3-2 rather, in favor of Pittsburgh. I skipped around. The Sage plus new room buff, Smile. I don't know if you knew about that, but they played out of a completely different room. They asked to move rooms, and Hex originally, or no, according to Hex, they wanted to play out of downtown where they played out of last year. They wanted to move down there, and Hex said, no, if you're losing, I'm not going to pay for that shit, which is base. That's fair. I wouldn't either. But then they asked, after their loss to Thieves, Hex looked like a dad who was about to give belt to ass. And after the stream, as he went into the room, and then apparently they asked to move rooms in the facility, and they were given that permission. But Boosty gonna get a kill out of a corner here. And so, new room buff Smile, because Kenny is no longer dropping .3s. So far. Again, it is LAG, so. But, you know what? You give some, you take some, is what it is. Let's see if Dan can pull this off. Another 1v3 for Dan. He is tack sprinting his life away. Reckless gonna get out. He's not chasing this. What is Reckless doing? And you know what? It worked out. I was gonna say, dude, Reckless had like the freest kill in the world, and then almost trolled their life, but by like leaving. But ended up working out. They got like the perfect timing on that wrap there. That was kind of crazy. But Chi-Chi's on the wrap, man. Well played, I guess. Just knew the timings. My bad. But now 4-2 in favor of Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh looking to go up 2-0 here in this series. I swear to God. Now I know how Tom feels. What the hell? gonna do a quick KD check just in case, but there you go. Let's see what's going on. So Frosty's 6-2 and Nolsey is 6-4. And Boosty just got an insane kill that we apparently missed and has bombed down on street, which is not ideal if you're Baltimore, but that's why you don't leave your... Wait a minute. Yeah, no, now I know exactly what happened. I don't know why that happened, but that happened. Fellow was the guy going with the bomb guy. The bomb guy dies, and Fellow just pushes through. My guy, you have to help your teammate, man. We can't be doing that, man. Respectfully, like, that's tough. But you left the bomb behind, and last I checked, you need the bomb. So it made it kind of tough because now his two teammates that have power positions had to give up the power positions to try to fluctuate for the bomb, and it just wasn't ideal. But Baltimore's not out of this yet. But we are gonna get a KD check real quick. There's your KD checks. You know what I wasn't checking for? Trophies. Wait, that's 1, 2. Nope. Oh, well, we don't know what Dan has, but I don't think Dan has had a trophy on, so I believe we're good on that department. Oh my gosh, Fellow thought he got through, but never saw Frosty in the corner. Frosty with the absolute corn. 8-2. We're saying on Frosty POV, I'm sorry. This man is 8-2, like, excuse me? I mean, we can see, actually, you know, this last round, we'll see if the 1v3 can pull it off. See if Yeater can get the 3 kills back, go 6-6, 1v3. I mean, good luck. 10 seconds. Not gonna happen. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is now 2-0. So 2-0 in favor of Pittsburgh. I feel bad because I know that was not Freeze's damage, but we went through KD check, we got the damage check, so if you drop 246 damage in an S&D, you gotta retire. I know that was not Freeze's damage, but I'm saying, like, hypothetically, if someone were to drop 246 damage in an S&D and they weren't called Kenny, I mean, good lord. So help you, man. That would be tough. So again, Pittsburgh up 2-0. Going into the vault control. Pittsburgh did take this map off of Montreal in the winners round 2 match, as they were down 2-0 to Montreal. So just want to fill anybody in who doesn't know that. You can ask in chat for any POVs you want. I would do it now if you want to do it before we get into this third map. So and I will go ahead and I will do that for you. So I'm calling him Reg CoD, bro. The fucking man. What the hell? Okay, dude. All I know is the word on the street is that myself and my Detroit teammates have to wait at least another week to go play Losers Finals because we're still waiting on the War versus Jersey matchup in Bravo, and that won't be played till this Wednesday or Sunday from what I understand, unfortunately. So I honestly thought with that break off, I thought we were watching Vault S&D for a second. I ain't gonna lie. But, hey, you know, it is what it is. Close so far. Nothing really going on here. Boosty had some map positioning. Baltimore gonna end up getting in here, but no one's gonna watch the back, and Reckless is gonna get through. Frieza gonna take him down, though. You know what? We'll go Frieza POV. I didn't give you too much Frieza POV in the map one. I'll give you a Frieza POV in this map. No one's watching Cat. That's tough if you're Frieza. Just get shot in the back. But hey, Baltimore kind of looking spicy here in this respawn. They're 23 and 19. They're up 2. Well, they were up 4. Now they're up 2 lives. They only need 1 tick on A. No ticks on B, but they only need 1 tick on A, and they have 50 seconds to get it. I hate this stairheady with a passion. I think if you don't hate it, then, like, I don't know if we can be friends, man. Like, mans can just stand there and just basically stair glitch. Catch the disappointment? Good Lord have mercy. That's not right, man. So far, Frieza and Yeeter again in the slaying department. Actually, Fellow kind of having a decent map so far. They are going to get an A. They're going to have a minute 30 to work with to get this B hill. And they kind of had something going there, but Pittsburgh's going to shut that down real quick. Frieza's going to get 1, though. Dan maybe going to be able to get more than 1. Gets 1 at least. Going to see Reckless. Decent nade, but a little bit too short. Somehow that actually got him? That's crazy. Wow, that's an insane nade. But, you know. But all of Pittsburgh, all over A. Knowles is gonna get ripped by Dan. If I'm Dan here, this isn't a bad spot, but you also do need to help you gotta push up. I don't know, am I wrong, chat? I thought you had to be on the hill, right? Right, chat? Like, we have to actually touch the hill to, like, win the game. I mean, I guess it's 5v5 or 5-5 in live, so if they want to just play S&D here, then, like, sure. But it's only going to work for so long. And Yeeter's going to get the worst timing possible there. Going to spot out Reckless. I'll look for some help from Dan. Going to get that. 4-4 now. But only 27 seconds to go. 4-3. Going to touch time. Got to stack the time here. No one's watching Voltor? Is someone watching Voltor? What's going on? What is this camo? Frieza gonna get 1. 1v1. Frieza versus Reckless. 1v1. He knows Frieza has to come to time. Reckless is gonna spot him out. Reckless has all the advantage in the world. Reckless has to win this. If you're Reckless, you have to win this. Oh no! Oh no! You might be right. Wait. Hacker, you might be right. You know how you said, like, Frieza's cooked? I mean, to be fair, Reckless, like, had all the power in the world there. But the fact that Frieza still to get, like, a whole nother tick. And Frieza could have just played the time. But Lord have mercy. Lord have fucking mercy. Holy sh... I thought Frieza had that for sure. But Reckless ends up clutching that out, and Pittsburgh goes up 1-0. That's tough. That's tough, man. Wow. But we'll stay on Frieza POV for now. Actually, I kind of want to see what this Pittsburgh route is. So they're triple hitting bottom wall. And they're going to get 2 out of it. But Frieza's going to trade out Knowlesy. Reckless is still alive on the hill. Frieza's going to eventually get the 2 here, and they're going to clear out B. And Pittsburgh is going to do that all for naught. No one's watching mid door. Hello? There's a guy in your mid door. Did you know that? I thought that got comped. My brother was still looking at vault. All good, man. Okay. Freeze is going to get 1, going to get 2, going to get traded. Yeeter's going to get the trade on a Reckless. Now we're kind of pinstriping, but Frosty with 2. We're letting Frosty get 2 pieces. Damn, son. Frosty with a 2-piece. That's insane. Baltimore trying to just stabilize this and get their round back. They should have had. They're looking like Detroit versus War out here, throwing away an offensive round that they should have won. Unfortunate for them, the other team was not breaking a GA, so they couldn't get a round replay. Speaking of that, trophy, 1 trophy, 2 trophies. Okay, 1 trophy, 2 trophies. Oh, good there. Trophy GA checks out. He just broke his controller. Might have. Genuinely. But still frying, so I don't know. 11v11, 25 seconds to go. Pittsburgh eventually has to go here. And they do. And it's 10v8. Frosty's going to win a huge one. Not going to be able to take down Dan. Reckless with 1. Not going to be able to turn around. Going to get the trade. Nolsey, Boosty. Someone's got to touch the hill. My geez. Someone has to get on the hill to stop the time. You know that, right? Oh my goodness. If you're Pittsburgh, that's tough. Oh, there's no way. Oh, Reckless is going to get in. Wait, Reckless got in. Reckless has to stay on the hill, though. Freeze is going to take him down. Brother. I just saw like 3 Pittsburgh players in that end play, like around the hill, but no one touched it to pause the time to give themselves more time to take those gunfights. My guy. Like, it was like 2 centimeters in front of their feet, but no one wanted to actually touch the hill. Mid-gunfight. I don't know. I think Pittsburgh definitely could have got that A cap there, but hey, I'm saying as in the fact of we threw. That wasn't a stray at you. My bad. I kind of said that wrong, but like we fucking threw that round like hard, like mad hard, dude. That's a good nade though. That's a good nade out of fella, man. Boosty with the 2 to clean it up though. Now we're traded out 28 to 28. I cannot tell you how pissed off I was when we threw that round. Because I was trying to play it smart, and then all of a sudden I realized, like, it was S&D rounds all of a sudden. And I was like, how the hell did we lose that many rounds? Or that many lives? So, you know, it is what it is. Dan's into the bottom vault here. And could get to be here. This could be a great timing for Baltimore. And he just bangs out the door. We're banging doors. Made a great play, but bangs the door. Makes all the noise in the world to let them know that they're there. Besides touching the hill. But, you know, is what it is. Boosty gonna get a jump kill out of vault, because that still works in Bravo. I can tell you from personal experience, it indeed does. Nolsey looking for something here, not gonna get much. And if you're Baltimore, you should be looking to stack the hill, question mark? Oh no, Boosty gets 2 out of that. How? We're not letting that happen, surely. Oh, Frieza gonna try and turn on Nolsey, but I believe ran out of ammo. Nolsey, I get 1. And just not centered properly, as well as also gets slammed from Top Cat. But it doesn't matter. The teammates are there to fill it in. Top Cat, fellow, gonna get naded out. Gonna get traded eventually, I'd assume. Boosty. It is 12v4. I didn't even realize the lives were that low. If you're Baltimore, this is insane. I mean, good luck. Yep. Good luck on that one. Wait, that's the best play. I'm sorry, what? Nah, man. There's no way that's... We're cooked. Okay, we're cooked. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially cooked. That was the best play. A Semtex stick grenade at the beginning of the entire round. Okay. Heard. No, I got you, bro. I got you, boss. For sure. What in the... Man? Okay. So Reckless gonna get in. Pittsburgh flying on this A zone. Fellow there to break it up with a 2-piece, but not in time. Pittsburgh isn't gonna get that A cap. They're gonna have 2 minutes to work with to get this B. 2 minutes, even lives. Everything is in the favor of Pittsburgh if they don't throw this. Frosty with 1. What is... Huh? Is anyone else confused at what just happened on the screen with Frosty here? I'm kind of confused, but you know what? Hey. I like this play out of Pittsburgh. This is something else. Good. I mean, they're just playing as a good team here. And this is all in favor. They have full favorage here. They're on the B cap. Minute 30 to work with. Just keep pausing the clock, playing the lives. Somehow the AR doesn't have the help there for Nolsey, but you know what? If you're Nolsey, you're 34 and 23. I'm actually going to do a kills check real quick. I didn't even realize. There's your kills check. I forgot. I didn't realize that it was busted. That's on me. So. And Pittsburgh's going to take this map 3-1. Some absolute domination at the end of the map. At the round 4. They got A like instantly. And that's kind of a rough map if you're Fellow, because Fellow like started out like +3 or so to begin round 1 or something like that, and then kind of just dropped off a cliff if I'm being honest. But you know, happens to the best of us, I guess. But that's kind of tough if you're Fellow and had map 1 respawn and map 3 respawn pretty bad. And I can't do math, but that's Pittsburgh going to win the series 3-0, or Baltimore. So that is a 3-0 lockup by Pitt. They're going to move on to losers round 4 while they wait for the winner of War versus Jersey.